When I was 10, my mother dragged me by my collar through 3 train cars until she found a random elderly couple. Take him. I can't stand looking at his pathetic face one more second. She threw my backpack at them. Here's his clothes, his teddy bear, everything. I'm getting married today and he isn't ruining it. Her new husband grabbed my chin, forcing me to look at him. Your mommy chose me over you. Remember that every night you cry yourself to sleep. My mother ripped off the watch my dead father had left me. I want this back. You don't deserve anything that reminds me of him. The train started moving and she screamed through the window. If you ever try to find me, I'll tell everyone you died years ago. Today, after 12 years, I finally executed my revenge. This night, my second phone blew up with 84 messages filled with panic, tears, and begging. I've been waiting 12 years to post this. 12_years of planning, waiting, and building myself up from the absolute rock bottom my mother left me at. I never thought I'd actually go through with it, but I did. And now my second phone is literally blowing up with panic messages from the woman who threw me away like trash. So, let me start at the beginning. When I was 8, my dad died of cancer. He was my hero, my best friend, the one person who actually gave about me. My mom started dating almost immediately after his funeral. Like it was some kind of sick race to replace him. She met this guy Jackson at her workplace. Dude was loaded and had no kids of his own. Within months, she was completely obsessed with him. I was just a kid trying to process my dad dying. And suddenly, this stranger was in our house all the time, sleeping in my dad's spot, using my dad's stuff. Mom got rid of most of dad's things, but I managed to hide some photos in this watch dad left specifically for me in his will. It was this old Omega that had belonged to my grandfather. Nothing fancy or super expensive, but it was mine. The only thing I had left of him. Mom started acting different. She'd get annoyed when I'd cry at night. Started saying I was making scenes when I'd get upset about dad. Jackson would tell her I was manipulating her with my grief. Like, what the actual, I was 10. The day it happened was supposed to be their wedding day. Mom had dragged me to my grandma's, her mom, the night before, saying I was going to stay there during the honeymoon. But grandma got sick overnight, like ambulance sick. Mom was pissed. She came to get me, practically yanking me out of bed, saying I'd have to come with them to the courthouse and then to the train station where they were catching a train to their honeymoon spot. I remember being half asleep in the back of Jackson's car while they got married at some courthouse. No other family there. Then we went straight to the train station. I was tired, confused, hadn't even had breakfast. Mom was in this white dress suit thing, looking completely different than I'd ever seen her. We got on the train and I could tell she was mad about something. Jackson kept whispering to her and she kept looking at me like I was some kind of disgusting bug. About 20 minutes after the train started moving, she just snapped. She grabbed me by my collar, literally dragging me through 3 train cars. I was crying, trying to hold on to seats as we passed, but she just kept pulling. People were staring, but nobody did anything. She was scanning the train like she was looking for something. And then she spotted this elderly couple. She literally shoved me toward them and said they needed to take me, that she couldn't stand looking at my pathetic face one more second. The old man stood up asking what was happening, and the woman looked horrified. Mom threw my backpack at them, the one with my clothes and stuff for staying at grandma's, and told them everything they needed was in there. I was sobbing,